Okay, I wanted to put this where everybody can see it. So you get your Vixia. The lens cap should be closed because people should be protecting the lens. Anytime you are not using the camera, make sure you have the lens closed. You use the switch on the side right here to slide it open, and ta-da! Now you can see the lens. If you have your camera open, it will be annoying you with a message telling you your lens cap is closed as well. Of course, opening it will generally turn it on. If that doesn't work, the on-off button should. And you can rotate this little window out. To hook it up to a tripod, you're going to screw the plate from the tripod screw into the bottom of the camera. Do that by separating the plate from the tripod and then screwing it onto the camera, then applying the camera to the tripod. Anytime you are moving the camera from one location to another, take it off the tripod with the tripod plate and move it. But just remember, when you return the tripod, you need to remove the plate from the camera and put the plate back on the tripod and put the camera back in its case. Okay. To zoom in and out, there's the top button, which zooms in and out. Just remember it's the W and the T, because once you get other cameras, a little harder to find the zoom. It's good to remember that. To listen to the audio, you should be able to plug headphones into that headphone port and listen to the audio. To put in an external mic, you can see there's a mic port right here. And in your camera bag, you should have something that looks like this. You can screw this onto the bottom, plug the mic in, and then attach the mic right here. So you now have that. Problem is, if you use this with that, you now no longer can attach this to the tripod because this is taking its spot. So that's the problem. Let's see, to record, it's just that red record button. And you know it's recording because of that red dot. And you know it's stopped because it has a stop button and there's no longer a red dot. When you're shooting, at first, typically, you'll want it to say auto right here. I would unplug this, but it's charging. You'll want it to say auto right here. So if yours has any scan or filters or something like that, you need to change it. But to check your audio levels, you'll need it to be in program. It won't let you check your audio levels in auto. So switch it to program and make sure that you can then see some audio levels bouncing. This is particularly important if you have trouble with your mics working. So make sure that you have that. And then you can switch it back to auto. So not your mics, but your headphones. A lot of people's headphones are giving them feedback issues. Okay. Put an external mic in. To turn it off, there's the on-off button in here, or you could close the camera. This is the playback button. So if you ever want to see anything you've recently played, you should be able to hit that. And now we can see all the past videos. But also, we want to, when we first get the camera, initialize it. So let's jump ahead in our PowerPoint. So to initialize the camera, I'm going to turn it on again. Okay. And you can see I got to hit this button to go to this menu right here. Now, once I'm here, I can hit edit and then delete. And then I can hit all scenes. And that's going to erase all scenes, thus making sure you have enough memory to record whatever it is that you need on your camera. Let's see, what else do we need to do? Applying the battery. The battery is what gives it power. So it's hanging on the back. You can take it off with the battery release button at the bottom. And there it is. And you can put it on with just by letting it click. Tripod height and level. The tripod should always be at eye level to the subject you're shooting. So even if you're a tall person, you don't want it eye level with you. If you're shooting a shorter person, you want to then bring it down, and you can flip this window up. So now you can look at it from your height, but it's at their height. So keep that in mind when you're standing and shooting and you have somebody in a chair, or you're you're standing and they're a different height than you. Consider the background of what you're shooting. So make sure there's not going to be people walking around through the background. Try to look out for distracting things, such as, I didn't even notice this until a student pointed it out to me, but this picture of shoes that Mr. Sarpy has down here, that could be distracting for some viewers. So look for things like that and see if you can notice things like that, and get them out of your shot, change your angle, and check for your lighting. So I'll have to get a close-up where we can talk about checking for audio with program versus auto later, but hopefully this gets you started with getting your camera set up. All right, good luck.